Okay, today I'm going to help you with this assignment here. It's on page 151 for some of you. We want to know if on the table we can distinguish if the data is going to be proportional. Okay, and so let's see if we can. So an adult elephant drinks about 225 liters of water each day. So one day he drinks 225 liters of water. So is the number of days the water supply lasts proportional to the number of liters? So there was that word proportional. Okay, and so we're going to find out to see if it is proportional. Okay, and so I look at the data, and if he drinks 225 liters of water each day, one day is going to be, well, 225. And then the next day, well, it'll be, let's see a pencil, okay, 225 per day. So that means in 2 days it'll be, well, double this, which is 450. And of course, if it's 225 per day, well, that means I can add another 225 for 3 days, which will be 675. And so if each day I'm adding 225 because of this, each day, so then this would be 900. And now you're going to check, you need to see if it's proportional or not. And the way you check if it's proportional is you cross multiply the ratios. Okay? In other words, 1 times 450 is 450. 2 times 225, so 2 times 225, that's 10. 2 times 2 is 4 plus 1 is 5. 2 times 2 is 4. So I get 450. So that means this is 450. So that means 450 does equal 450. So far we're okay. And we need to continue. Now I need to compare two more ratios. I can compare these two, or I can compare the first one, the 1 and 2 over 25, compare it to any of these two. And so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to use the first ratio and compare it to the third one. And so I got 3 over 675. I'm going to cross multiply to check if they're the same. And so 675 times 1 is 675. Now 225 times 3, well, 5 times 3 is 15. 3 times 2 plus 1 is 7. 3 times 2 is 6. And it is 675. So that means that they're equal. This one was equal, and this one was equal. So that means that this water supply is proportional to the number of liters of water the elephant drinks. So for this one, it is proportional. So I'm going to put there proportional. Okay, that's my answer. Proportional. So let's get a better highlighter. Here it goes. So the answer is proportional on this one. You must show your work. Let's go number 2 there. An elephant ascends or goes up at a rate of 750 feet per minute. So 750 feet per minute. So in 1 minute, he's going to reach a height of 750. Okay. I'm sorry, the elevator reaches a height of 750. So the elevator reaches a height of 750 is the height to which the elevator ascends, that goes up, proportional to the number of minutes it takes to get there. So 1 minute, I'm at the elevator 750 feet high. At the second minute, well, 750 per minute, so that means 750 times the minutes times 2, so this would be 1500. 750 times the minutes, 3 minutes, it's right here, look, see, 3 minutes. So 750 times 3 will give me, again, it will give you 225. 2,250. Okay, so 2,250, and then 4 minutes, 4 minutes, 750 times 4, which is 3,000. And I'll show you here. 750 times 4. 0, 4 times 5 is 20. 7 times 4 is 28 plus 2 is 30, so it's 3,000. And again, you're going to do the same thing in different number 1. You want to check to see if it's proportional. We're only using the strategy of cross multiplying right now because there's other ways to check to see if it's proportional. Okay, don't think this is the only way. It's just one of the ways. And so now we're going to cross multiply. 150 times, 1,500 times 1 is just 1,500. And then 750 times 2, well, I'll show you here, if you don't see it. 750 times 2, 5 times 2 is 10, 7 times 2, 14 plus 1, 15. See, 1,500, so this is also 1,500. So that checks off. And so we got to check the other one. And like I said, you can check these two, or you can use the same one. I'm going to use this one again, so I can check that one with any of these two. And I'm going to use this one this time. So I'm going to check the first one with the fourth one. So I'm going to put there 4 over 3,000. And then I check there, okay, 1 times 3,000 is 3,000. So 1 times 3,000 is 3,000. And then 750 times 4, well, 750 times 4, 0. 5 times 4 is 20. 4 times 7 is 28, plus 2 is 30. It is 3,000. So 3,000 does equal 3,000. So that means that this guy checks off here, and checks off there, and so that means this guy is proportional. Okay? Proportional is the answer. Okay? It is proportional. Let's look at number 3 there. Number 3, the table is already filled in. So all we got to do is cross multiply. Okay? You cross multiply and you check to see if it's proportional. Okay? You can do that. Cross multiply these two. Or again, check this one with this one if you wanted to. But all you got to do is cross multiply to see. You tell me here, proportional or not proportional? Same thing here. Cross multiply. You can use these two ratios, cross multiply, and then these two, or you can use this one with the third one. Cross multiply and see if it's proportional or not. Number 4. Okay, number 4 there. We have 2 plants. Plant A is 18 inches tall after 1 week, 36 inches tall after 2 weeks, and 56 inches tall after 3 weeks. Okay, and then we have another plant, Plant B. And so what I'm going to do is Plant B is check both of them. There it goes. Plant B is 18 inches tall 1 week, 36 inches tall the second week, and 54 inches tall the third week. What I'm going to do is I'm going to make a table. Okay, I'm going to make a table for both of those. And so let me do this here. Okay. And so the first week, I'm going to put here Plant A, week 1. So the first week, he's 36 inches tall. Okay? So let's make a little table there. Okay, this is Plant A. Okay, Plant A. So the weeks and the height, or the height, how tall it is. Okay, the height. And you want to see, let me spell the word height, because then I'll just put HT, I can put height. Okay, the height. So 1 week, 36 inches tall. Second week, it tells me right there, 36. I'm sorry, I almost made a huge mistake. Hold on. 1 week, 18 inches tall. Almost. 2 weeks, 36 inches tall. And then 56 inches tall after 3 weeks. So 3 weeks, 56 inches. Okay? Plan B, we'll make a table. Again, we're comparing height and weeks. After the first week, Plant B Plant B is 18 inches tall. So 18 inches tall. Second week, plant B, 36 inches tall after 2 weeks. So 36 inches tall after 2 weeks. And the third week, 54 inches tall after 3 weeks. So it was 54 inches tall. So all I gotta do is compare both plants, cross multiply to check if they're proportional. Maybe they're both proportional, maybe only one is. Okay, so you tell me which one it is. All you do is cross multiply and you get your answer. Okay, number 5. Number 5 there we have determine whether the measure for the figure shown are proportional. Okay, determine whether the measures for the figure shown are proportional. This is the figure here. And we do have a square. And a square, we know we have all sides are the same. That's what the definition of a square is, with 4 right angles. Okay? And so it says there, let's determine the length of a side and the perimeter. Okay? So let's say we have a square. Let's compare the length. So let's do A. We're going to compare the length and the perimeter. Okay? Let's say one side measures 1 inch. Okay? So let's look at the square. Okay, this one here. Let's say it measures 1 inch. Let's say this guy is 1. Well, if the perimeters add all the sides, 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1, that means the perimeter is 4. What if the length is 2? Well, if this is 2, 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 is 8. Let's say the length is 4. 4. 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4. That's 16. Okay? And now let's look at the letter B. It says the length of the side and the area. So one was the length of the side and the perimeter. Now it's length of side and area. Okay? So let's look for the side and the area. According to this. And so now we have letter B. We're going to compare the length to the area of the rectangle or the square. Okay? And so now, if my length is 1, then you see this is 1. What's the area? Well, the area is the inside. And how do you find the area of a square? Length times width, or we use area is equal to base times height. And so now we have length times width or base times height. If this measures 1, that's 1. So 1 times 1 is 1. Okay. What if the measurement is 2? What if this is 2? Well, 2 times 2, not 2 plus 2. 2 times 2 is 4. And what if the length is 3? What if this is 3? Well, 3, this is 3. 3 times 3 is 9. All you got to do is cross multiply. Okay, I'm sorry, I meant to put it here. Cross multiply. And if this is proportional, then that means you get the same answer on both sides. If it's not, well, you put not proportional. So maybe one of these is proportional, maybe one is not. Okay, so you can figure that out.